on, but it's still not on.
Okay, you can.
There's no control of all this.
Something. There it is.
There it is, you found it.
Okay, remember that, Ryan, okay? It's under there. You have to show.
Testing, testing, it's working.
Did you
Test.
turn it on?
No, Brian did something.
Did you do something?
I don't know, I was just checking everything.
Oh, I thought you did it.
I was
No.
making sure everything was
No, I
going.
did too.
That's it.
No, I was looking down there, there is some type of, right by your right-hand side of the
Yeah.
table.
I just
But I think it's fine now.
pushed it back up on
Okay.
So-
well, let's
so
do
whatever.
it,
Good.
and then
the,
we'll-
we're good.
Yeah.
we'll
We're good.
reach out later.
Good for now.
All right. I've had enough of this.
Happy.
Meeting adjourned, thank you very much for coming.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okey-doke. Would like to call the Bruce Township Zoning Board of Appeals meeting of Monday, July 24th, 2023 to order. Roll call, please.
Tremblay.
Here.
Hook.
Here.
Moss.
Here.
Coffin.
Here.
Barrett, oh, sorry. Teller.
Here.
I added him already.
Okay. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we move into the other items on the agenda, I would just like to say that we have a new alternate. Mike Lurchin would like to thank him publicly for all his time and participation of the ZBA. Has decided that he had better things to do. He and his wife, I think they said they wanted to travel and do things like that. So the board did approve an alternate. Mr. Barrett, how do you do? Pleasure meeting you. Thank you for volunteering your time. We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And I will let the members of the board introduce themselves.
Jenny Teller, been in Bruce Township since '74, I think, now. Live on West Gates. My husband and I have one son who's in town and a veteran. And I was in real estate for most of my professional career as a salesperson and retired, gosh, I can't believe it's already been like 8 years ago. But always enjoyed being part of what's going on in Bruce Township and following all of that. So that's how, and I met most of the people through, different associations in the township with real estate. So that's how I got asked to be on it.
Mike Tremblay, Bruce Township trustee, I'm a rep on the PC and I'm the PC rep on the ZBA. Been here been in the township 27 years.
I'm Don Huck. I've been in the township now for nearly 40 years. Been on the ZBA for over 30. And the reason I get on the ZBA is I fought with them for 2 years trying to get a variance to build a barn in my front yard. And after I finally succeeded convincing the board that that was the way to go, they said, "You're not going to beat us again, you're going to become a part of our board." I've been here ever since.
I'm Tom Kelkoven. I am the chair, 23 years in Bruce Township. I think, 9-10 years on the board. And I chair it because nobody else will.
You'll find that out later.
Yeah, you'll see it later.
Thank you for that.
Thanks for volunteering.
Are you done?
I've said
That's all,
enough.
there's a lot more to tell.
Yeah, that's enough.
I'm Kirk Moss,
Tom asked if I would be willing to become part of the ZBA 4 or 5 years ago, and I did. I've known Tom for probably 50 years. He worked where did you work? He worked at the health department for Macomb County. I was at Shelby Township for a long time, and we crossed paths there. And so when the position opened up here, he asked if I'd be willing, and I now am a Bruce Township resident for 22 years or so, and prior to that it was Shelby. So here I am, and here we are, and welcome to our group.
Thank you. Do you want me to go up there and introduce myself?
Yeah, I think then it gets recorded,
Yeah.
so yes.
I think Kirk is too modest. He was also a great pitcher for the Spartans back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, back in the day, way back.
That's the beer stories. They always tell how fast you could throw the ball, right? So my name's Rick Barrett. I live in Cloverfield. Obviously, only been here for a couple of years. But I like getting involved in the neighborhoods I'm in and affecting things around me and not getting told what to do, but being part of the decision-making. So this was a good opportunity to start getting involved. I'm also on the board at Cloverfield, and then I usually attend the regular board meetings here just to stay in tune what's going on. Married 42 years, have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. They're both married. We got 4 grandsons, so we're very active. So,
Well, thank you.
thanks.
Yep.
Do you belong to the club that the rest of us do? We're all retirees?
I do not. GM offered me a package this year. I said yes, and they said, yeah, never mind. They told me I was too critical in the role I play, and they wouldn't let me take the package and retire, so. It's not fair. I said that too, but they didn't.
Called their bluff.
Well,
Yeah.
I did the same thing. They let me retire and then canceled my pension.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was when I went back.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they,
Wow.
So I now drive a Ford, by the way.
I drive a Ford too. There are other reasons.
Okay, let's move through this. Item 4 is approval of the agenda. Any additions, corrections to the agenda? Any comments? Hearing none. Motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and supported. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda is adopted. Approval of previous minutes, regular ZBA meeting of June 26th, 2023. Any comments, additions, or corrections to the minutes?
I have a question. At the top of page 3, there seems to be a stray comment.
Which one are you
It
specific?
says this variance is only applicable to setback. All other township requirements are in place and not affected by this.
Yeah. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
Do we need that in the minutes?
I think it's part of the, it was part of the decision that the board made to make sure that, that it was clear to the petitioner at the time that because of that piece of
Should we
property.
move that statement up above?
We can,
Like,
yeah, I have no preference if you think it'd be better there.
I think it
that'd be
would be
fine.
better like before the A's and the nays.
That's fine, yes, I understand.
So it
Yes.
fits, it's logically fits that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It might be good to put a period at the end of back, as in applicable to the setback, and then capitalize all as another sentence,
Yeah.
right there.
That makes sense.
That
Yeah.
sentence,
All right.
just the way it
So
reads.
you
Oh,
have-
yes,
That's
correct,
semantics.
yep, 2
Yep.
sentences,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right, so we have a comment to move the 2 sentences on the top of page 3 to below the motion before the vote. Good? Okay. All right, without that, motion to approve the amended minutes.
So moved.
Support.
Supported. Tremblay and Moss. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unfinished business, do we have any unfinished business? I guess then we're finished with that. Okay, new business. Item A, bylaws amendments. This will be the second amendment to the bylaws, and it's really just to clean up language to make it consistent with 161 as it is in its current format. So we'll take these items one at a time. Motion to approve Article 2 as stated.
So moved.
I'll support it. Do we have any comments, questions, concerns?
Yes. Who generated these changes?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Dana and I went through the zoning ordinance and the bylaws. In a couple of these, we missed the first time. No, I really missed them.
Well, it's a result of when we redid zoning
Yes.
ordinance 161 to what
Yeah.
we call the clear zoning format.
Right.
Which changed the sections. So this is basically all three are cleanup.
Well,
Yes.
I realized that.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure that anyone who would look at the bylaws for whatever reason, it would be consistent with the ordinance, so there wouldn't be questions, so. Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Article 2 is approved. Article 6, Section 7, motion to approve.
So moved.
Any support?
I'll support that.
Down, support it. Any questions, comments, concerns regarding this section? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Article 6, Section 7 is approved. Article 6, Section 10, motion to approve.
So moved.
Tremblay,
Support.
support by Moss. Any questions, comments, concerns regarding Article 6, Section 10? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Article 6 is approved. Section 10. How do you want to make, I know you'll make the changes, how do you want to get it, you want to just email people a copy or have them
Absolutely.
get a hard copy or how?
I can do both.
Okay,
Email everyone.
All right. That'll be good. Okay. New business, D, election of officers. We will take them one at a time. Okay. We have 3 positions, and I will tell you that I have talked to all the board members, and the current officers were willing to continue on with their duties, and there was no other indication that one of the positions would be contested. But I did talk to everyone prior to the meeting, so we'll start with the nominations for the chair of the ZBA.
I nominate Tom Kalkofen.
Second.
Chair.
I will serve. Okay. Roll call, Dan.
You take your orders since you're serving.
Yeah. I want to see who's going to vote for me. Roll call.
Hook,
Yes?
Tremblay,
Yes.
Moss,
Yes, I have to, I made the motion. Yes.
Teller,
Yes.
Covey.
Yes. Vice Chair, nominations for Vice Chair.
I nominate Kirk Moss as vice chair.
I support it.
And I will serve.
Okay. Are there any other members of the board who would like to challenge Mr. Fidelli? Okay. Roll call, please, Dana.
Hook,
Yes.
Moss,
Yes.
Tremblay,
Yes.
Teller,
Yes.
Covey.
Yes. The secretary position, nominations. I nominate Don Hook.
Support.
Don, would you serve?
I can't dance, so yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. And no other nominations. Roll call, please.
Teller,
Yes.
Moss,
Yes.
Tremblay,
Yes.
Covey,
Yes.
Hook.
Yes.
Okay. Item 8. Yes. Comments from the floor. Do we have any comments from the floor? Hearing none. Communications. Any communications?
I'd just like to take this moment maybe to remind everyone that Simpson Park, one of our great historic assemblies, is now in session on Campground Road at Gates, now through Sunday.
It's only a week this year?
Yeah, well, it started Friday, this past Friday.
Okay. I just have one, it's really not a communication, just a comment. If at some point in time, no hurry, probably less of a need at this point, but would like, if you have the opportunity, take a look at section 7. That's the section that covers the ZBA. And it would be item I on page 7-7. And it has to do with special land use appeals. And just become familiar with it, that's all. I don't anticipate, there was an opportunity that it may have occurred, but this is something that I don't think a whole lot of people knew about and just want the ZBA to be aware of it. So just, all you have to do is look at it and understand that if there is an appeal under a special land use, it does come to the ZBA. And it's very specific with the parameters of our responsibility. So just if you have just a minute just to take a look at that. Any other communication or anything anyone would like to add? Hearing none, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support. Not debatable. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's much quicker than the regular board meetings.
Usually, yeah.
But they're usually a little bit longer than this.
Yeah.
Is this all one document, or are there multiple?
No,
Okay.
that's one.
This is the whole ordinance.
That's the whole ordinance. It is on our website.
Do you have it on Audible?
It's also available online through the Bruce Township website. And it's easy to navigate because of the clear zoning ordinance.
Yeah, it's interactive and.
Yeah, you can search there.
You
They're
go.
on Audible, Eli.
Yeah.
Janet.
Yeah, I don't know how many hours that would.
Have a great
A lot.
summer.
You too.
Hey,
Yeah.
I did it.
Finding someone to read it, that would be the.
Right, right.
We also have, did you get the other?
Not yet, not
Okay.
yet, yeah, they're.
We also have a little orientation package you can take a look at, and it kind of defines what the responsibilities of the ZBA are, and how you go about making decisions and what the limits and parameters are. So we'll get that to
Yeah.
you.
You don't flip coins?
Not anymore.
We cut cards.
Do what?
We cut the deck.
Cut cards?
Yeah. And at some point, when your time permits, Dana and I will have you come in and go over some of this stuff and
Sure.
try to clarify it for you, so that when you have the first opportunity, you have a little bit of information about what the process is. It's
Okay.
relatively simple.
Sounds good. I work from home, so
Oh, okay.
I'm a little more available, even, usually ending most meetings by 4:30, so I can shoot over pretty much any day.
Okay. All right. When you get that too, we'll give you a chance to look at it, and
Yeah.
Dana will be in touch
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this.
Yep. I'll be in Alaska next week, though.
Oh, you will? Wow.
Oh, that's
Well, you
what
can
I
put
like.
that right in your luggage, I don't know how many
I'll
pounds
read it
that
on the
is.
plane, yeah.
What are you hunting?
We're going on a cruise.
Oh, cruise, okay.
Yeah. First cruise ever, first time to Alaska.
Is it cruise and land?
Yeah, we get off the boat, and there's different stops. We got different excursions booked and everything, so, yeah, I've been warming up my camera.
So if there's anything between the 1st of November and the 1st of May, I'm going, so.
You hunt for the whole winter?
Warm weather. Warm sunshine.
You leave?
Hunts for weather.
Yuma.
Gotcha.
And I'm gone for 3 months this year, so you guys can take it.
3 months, huh?
Yeah,
Good for you, Jim.
How
yeah.
many alternates do you have?
Two.
Okay.
Who's our other alternate?
Roy.
Oh, Roy used to be on here.
Yeah, Roy was on, he wanted to become an alternate.
And that's only if we have activity. We obviously don't meet every month. because
We have been
as of-
lately,
So
haven't we?
far. So
Yeah,
far,
we have.
We haven't
yeah.
had,
Well, the bigger the township gets, the more activity, the more
That's all right.
activity we'll get, yeah.
Did you go over that SAU because of